I'm sorry our trucks were rude to you, Diesel. It's all your fault. You made them laugh at me. Duck would do that. That would be said Gordon. Rubbish, put in James. Finished Henry. You made a good joke about me yesterday. I laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. Duck told me one about Gordon. I'll whisper it. Tell Gordon I told you, said Gordon. Rubbish, said James. Said Henry. We can't allow it. They consulted together. Snapped the fat controller. Duck called me a silly sausage, spluttered Gordon. Rusty rabbit, red silly sausage, hissed James. I'm old square sausage, fumed Henry. Well, Duck, Duck considered. We will pull you out, said the fat controller. But Henry only blew the fat controller. The fat controller said, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, hush! Hush! But he didn't help. They pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. Stop. Eventually, even the fat troller gave up. We shall take away your takeaways, he said, and leave you here for all. No! And leave you here for always and always and always. And always. They took up the old wall in front of him and built rails so that Henry could get out of the tunnel.
It was a moonlit night, and Henry, he was Edward, and Edward, he was Henry. That's hoot hoot, murmured Edward. Stupid bird, said Henry.
Me?
Hold it! You what?
Me?
Hold it! Who are you?
It's old Bailey, the fogman.
What?
He stopped by a tree. It had a sign nailed to it, beware of... The driver was surprised. No one warned us about it before, and look, the signal's green, and the gates are closed. And there's a fogman's... But where's its owner? By morning, the mist had cleared. A workman was talking about the unsafe... Lucky you didn't cross it last night. Yes, but we know who warned us, replied Henry's driver. Later that day, he spoke to Henry. The has been repaired. We can take our train back to the future tonight. Henry did really want to. But when nightfall came, he was sizzling sausage. Suddenly, hooted, and then Gordon thundered. Oh, look, Henry's... said a truck, and the others giggled in their silly way. Silence! Snapped Henry. I'm not scared. But he was. Then, unbeknown to Henry, the gates mysteriously went red and the signal closed by themselves. The trucks had seen all, and they were spooked too. Faster, faster! There's a ghost about! Henry braked hard, but the trucks hit some of the rubble and plunged into the ravine. Just then, Henry's driver saw a strange sight coming towards them. What's that? He said. The fireman laughed. That's our ghost. It's old Bailey, the fogman.
What?
Old Bailey was very cross.
Okay, 1, I don't know how you would even do that. 2, no. And 3, no.
The cranes are for lifting heavy things like engines and 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 engines. One day, Thomas was in the yard. Suddenly, he heard an engine whistling. Ha ha whee! The engine was banged coaches, and he was fry off. His brake sticks were on fire. They're f***ing me, they're f***ing me, he panted. Oh, laughed the trucks. Still whistling. Ha ha! Poor Jake disappeared, said Thomas the Tank Engine. Soon came the alarm. Bother those tricks and their trucks. I hope poor Jake isn't her. James's driver and fireman were getting furious. You rusty rabbit, you red silly sausage, they said. It wasn't your fault. We always said you were no good. Sir, puffed Thomas. They left the trucks, then with 2 cranes they put Jake back on the rails. He tried to move, but he couldn't. Move!